Hi guys, and welcome to another video. In this video I'm going to be giving my opinionated idea behind the meta of Hellgates and 5v5. I'm not to say this is completely correct or completely wrong, it is just what I've seen work on a consistent basis in that sort of PvP scenario. So we'll get straight into the melee weapons. The first of all is Daggers. Daggers are good when played with by a good player. I think a lot of people are using them just for that massive burst, and it is so easily kited and countered that time and time again Daggers are useless. You get that one person that knows how to bait everything out and use it at the right times. I think Daggers are going to be something really strong to mess with. You've got then Carrion Caller. Carrion Caller is unfortunately an artifact, which makes it slightly more difficult to get your hands on, but there are plenty around now, and the heal reduction it has, just the raw damage it's able to do, it does a lot in fairness for what it does. Very similar to the Claret Blade. It's the idea behind it is that you just put a fair bit of damage out. Carrion Caller doing slightly less damage but having that heal reduction. Claret Blade, again, so we'll move straight onto Claret Blade. Claret Blade does a lot of damage, just flat out damage. It has an interrupt. It's really good just for putting the damage onto someone and causing a lot of pressure. You've got Dual Swords, does something very similar, again with an interrupt, slightly less damage, but again it's all AoE, which is always good. You've got then Double Bladed Staff. So I've included this one. Most people aren't running it as a DPS, however it is more than capable as running as a DPS. It's very good for sticking on a target. It's hard to kite and peel people away, and you can put a severe amount of damage out. And it's very underestimated as well. So the last one for the melees that I've got, unless I've missed any, is Bloodletter. Bloodletter, I think, is slightly overused for what it is. I don't think it is as good as everyone makes it out to be. However, it is still a good weapon. It's just got that good execute about it that people don't seem to be able to counter. Moving straight on then to the caster weapons that I've sort of singled out. You've got the Greater Frost Staff. It's what I've used at the moment religiously for the last couple of days. I think it's amazing just because of hail. The amount of pressure you can put out is just extreme. Glacial Staff, which is kind of an anti-engage staff. So I was trying it the other day, and just the ability to stand there and see a whole team engaging on you and pop that and have the whole team run away after they've popped cooldowns is a real nice feeling. Plus, if you can lock anyone down in it, it does a lot of damage. You've got Great Fire and Wildfire. Then I'm going to link these two together just because they do a similar job. It's just AoE, massive amounts of damage. They don't offer zoning, they don't offer control, they just offer flat, massive amounts of damage, which is good. You've then got the Curse Staff and the Greater Curse Staff. Again, I'm going to link these two together. They both do kind of different roles, but they're both amazingly strong if played by a good person that knows how to dot manage. Curse has a massive burst that's easily counterable, unfortunately, and Greater Curse has AoE pressure beyond belief, but it's very reliant on people being locked down in their area, otherwise it's just, you're going to avoid it. The offhands people tend to use for the one hand here. If you're a melee, it tends to be Shield or Mistcaller. Mistcaller being the artifact that reduces the cooldown reduction, or has cooldown reduction, sorry. The book is typically used for casters, however I've seen Mistcaller used, I've also seen the Musiac or the Eye used. It's really open when it comes to offhands. In terms of the helmets, most pure DPSs that I've seen is either running the Mage Helmet with Poison, the Cleric Helm with Ice Block, the Mercenary Head with Cleanse, or it's the Stone Skin Helmet, the Guardian Helmet with Stone Skin. All of these offer, so Poison offers just a flat damage increase, Cleric offers a survivability tool, Merc offers a group survivability tool, and Stone Skin offers an amazing just defensive cooldown. In terms of chest pieces, now I haven't wrote a list, so I've got notes here. I haven't really wrote a list for chest piece because they are so widely open. Like, if I look at the cloth chests at the moment, Scholar, Cleric, Mage, Royal, Druid are all viable. That's insane. You look at leather, Mercenary's good for sustain, Hunter's good for just sustained damage, Assassin's good for burst damage, Royal's good for just that massive 2-second or 1-second moment of just everything going off cooldown. You can reset a whole fight immediately. Stalker just for doing a ridiculous amount of damage. Hellion even just for the lifesteal aura. Like every single chest in the leather category is viable. And even the plate ones, like Enfeeble aura, if you're someone that gets focused a lot, that could work for you. Windwall chest, obviously everyone's seen Windwall at some point. It's just an amazing chest. Soldier, if you get focused, they just buff your damage and your crowd control duration bonus. Like, you can just be this tanky guy because people have been damaging you. That's crazy. Royal, which drains mana around you. Literally drains mana. Like, what? Or drain energy, sorry, but what? You get someone focusing you that is very energy reliant and you're draining all of it. What are they going to do? They can't cast anything. Graveguard, I've seen people try to use it. I don't like it at the moment. But again, it's something, if you can make it work, it's still viable. Like, every single chest piece at the moment is viable. Boots. So, basically everyone rolls with Assassin Boots or Knight Boots. Knight Boots offering the shield charge. Assassin Boots just offering the roll with the 40% increased movement speed and the immunity frame. I'm just throwing this out here. Try Guardian Boots. They are hugely overrated, and the things that they do, so I've got a pair here. It, for 8 seconds, increases your max and current hit points by double and your move speed by 25%. Now, I'm running 1,800 health, 3,600 health. No one is going to be able to burst through that. Like, I've had daggers burst me, not even drop me to below 1,000 health with this, and then I've just killed them before they can do anything else. Like, it's just crazy. Casters really need to be considering using these boots. Other than that, you've got Cleric Boots, which has the teleport. It's something that could work. Scholar Boots, that has the crowd control resistance, again, could work because it has the energy regen as well. There's a couple of different boots that could potentially work. But yeah, I don't think there's much else. I'm going to be doing Healer, Tank, Disruptor, just a couple of different builds and meta guide, so to speak. But this is purely for DPS. This is what I think is the best right now. If I've missed anything, please feel free to leave it in the comment below. Like, subscribe, you know, all the usual stuff. Check out my Twitch over at Guskey Twitch. Other than that, guys, have a nice day. Good night.